Cheryl? Where have you been? It's been hours. You get my pills? Cheryl! Hello. You here for my daughter? Harry?
How do you know me? Where's Cheryl?
Still at the lighthouse, maybe.
Lighthouse?
What are you doing here, Harry?
Looking for Cheryl. Isn't this my house? Who are you?
You look really good.
Who are you?
We're soulmates, you and I. For richer, for poorer. In sickness and in health.
You're my wife?
Dahlia, our wife. Dahlia, our soulmate. Till death do us part. Dahlia? Old Dahlia? Not young Dahlia. Not Dahlia from Silent Hill 1. But a new Dahlia. This is our wife. Possibly Cheryl's mother? Photos of Cheryl in there with Dahlia. Old Dahlia, fat Dahlia. Dahlia, our wife. Nowhere else to go but down now, I guess. Down these stairs. And Harry. Harry's in what time period? Cheryl's young. Cheryl's old. Dahlia's young. Dahlia's old. Dahlia's our girlfriend. Dahlia knows that Cheryl's our old daughter. But Dahlia's also our wife and old. This room is a little tricky. There's a chair and a light. You have to follow the light. But there are multiple lights. Some of them farther away, some of them closer. And there should be broken glass when you're going the right way. And static. There's where we came from, where the actual light is. I don't see... Oh, there. I see a light and broken glass. A TV in a room with static. This reminds me a lot of Silent Hill 3 when Heather, finds her dad on the couch. Maybe he's in a chair. Either way, he's watching TV. And again, trying to look in a mirror. So here's where we actually start our nightmare sequence. There are, on top of the doors, there are lights. You want to go towards the ones with the lights. That Rorschach looks normal. And now a long hallway. Back in the bedroom. Everything looks normal, although it's frozen. Sheets look like bacon. Now, the side. in the ceiling. And again, normal. Oh, Harry.
Shit.
The black lines on the floor where the light doesn't shine, those are walls, so this is a maze. It's not too complex of a maze as long as you guess the right way the first time. And if you do, it's not very long at all. So this is, you know, just follow the path and soon you'll see the shape of a bed surrounded by light. Here's the last part of our nightmare segment. Now we're actually being chased by things a little more violently than before. To be honest, you don't really need that, probably. And I just usually run. I mean, I know that there's probably a way to be able to tell which way to go, but I just kind of, you know, go forward. There's two shapes to the environment here. There's the longer hallways like you see here, and then there's just the square rooms like this one. As long as you keep going through, eventually you'll cycle through to the right one. And so now that Harry knows all these things, we realize something really fucked up is going on.
Cheryl. This is your room. But you're not in it.
You know, I think we're getting somewhere. We're all tied up in this marriage thing. Marriage worked a lot better when we didn't live so long. We have phrases like the honeymoon is over to remind us how quickly marriages sour. You think I'm being cynical? Divorce does that to you. Come on, you think marriage can really last? Should a couple stay together for the kids? Do you think it's a bad idea to marry young? You think sex becomes stale after marriage? You know what? You being such an expert on marriage, you're going to ace my matchmaker test. On the table are 6 pictures. All you have to do is sort them into 3 married couples.
I think this is really clever. You have multiple ways of judging these people. We have the 2 with the orange couches. We have the 2 that are outside. And the 2 that are by fences. I tend to probably sort them by their backgrounds. You can also, if you'd like, sort them into 2 groups of gay couples and 1 straight.
All finished. Okay. Now tell me which of those couples are still together. I'm joking. You know I'm just trying to provoke you, right? Oh, let's keep going. We're really making progress here.
Harry? Harry? Were you dreaming? Are you okay?
What are you doing here? This place is...
You're home, right? I saw the photos of you in the corridor, you and your family.
Cheryl isn't here.
I'm sorry.
The woman said Cheryl was at the lighthouse.
The lighthouse closed down years ago.
Now, I need to go there.
John and I can drive you there. We'll take the lake road.
Thank you.
Harry, this is John. John, Harry.
Hey, Michelle says you kept her company earlier when I was late. Thanks.
Good to meet you. So, you were at Midwich too, John?
A few years back, yeah. Prom king, prom queen.
John got to be king because his family owns half the town. I was queen because I looked great in the dress.
You still fit into that dress?
I fit this one pretty well. Right, Harry?
What? You bring along this guy to what, taunt me?
Hey, sorry if
You think this is about you? Harry's here because he needs help. I'm not the one who missed the reunion.
I actually had it in my head we might try and make this work. God, you are so different now.
We are so different. Stop the car.
What?
Stop the car. Stop the damn car.
Jesus! You could have killed us.
Sorry, Harry.
Damn it! Bitch! She wants me to go after her.
So it really depends on what you say during that last psychologist session for how John and Michelle act here. Also, here's the first man we're meeting in the game, and they're having issues, of course. So again, in the glove box, we find an item. Poetry as precise as geometry, I think that said. And now we're alone again. But we have a new waypoint.
nowhere else to go.
Nowhere to go but to the lighthouse. Which is, I guess, where I wanted to go all along. Although we have to go through some gross things first. And fuck keep out signs, I guess, because we're Harry Mason, and who gives a shit about keep out signs? You can't stop Harry Mason. There's no one around to stop anyway. The textures are gross. Everything looks disgusting down here. Some graffiti. Doesn't really say anything. So John and Michelle are having some issues. Marriage, well, I guess the relationship doesn't seem to be lasting for them. Here's a message. I don't know if this is from young Dahlia, or old Dahlia, or what Dahlia, or who Dahlia at this point. Just the quiet sound of dripping and my footfalls running around. And here in this little optional hallway, we find a memento. A ring vomited up by a fish. Again, another ring. So many rings for mementos in this game. Could symbolize a lot of things.
Cheryl?
Turn around! Go away!
No, sweetie.
Go away!
And young Cheryl calling us, telling us to go away. But Harry's not going to go away. Harry wants to find Cheryl. Why would he go away? Again, another thing that depends on your personality profile. Couple turns, and we're through the door. Oh, that music went away. I like that music. We're almost to the ceiling. You can see the snow coming down through the hole. Cute detail. Here we are. So close to where we've been trying to go this whole time. To where Cheryl is. But first, a memento. Just hanging out in a box. A little girl's camera. We've had film, and now just a little plastic camera. And some static.
We're here now. Let's try and enjoy ourselves.
Glad to.
Hey, look at the lake! Dad, I bet you could go fishing there. Mom, you could take some pictures.
Fishing? Now you're talking. Come here and I'll use you for bait. The fish here like little girls.
Another happy family. A young girl, and a mother and a father. Taking a vacation with fishing, although we did just see a ring come out of a fish with a hook in it. And the lighthouse. Here it is. It's a key. It's not actually a key, though. It's like a key, like as in like a clue key. Pulling aside the red curtain. Kinda, I don't know how that was a puzzle for some reason, according to the game. And hopping the fence over here. It's gonna take us. So we can take a look at the lighthouse from where we are. Kinda see a light far off in the distance, maybe. This is very difficult to do. Doesn't want to line up quite right. Come on. That's the one problem with Wii controls. Like it won't turn to the left for me right now. That's the problem. So here we see an example of how a puzzle can fail when the Wii remote's not working right. There we go. Again, a ring. Your diamond heart. Looks like an engagement ring to me. Water tours. Yeah, it's a little too cold and wet for that.
Hey.
It's over, John and me. I don't think he's loved me for a long time. I was in love with an idea of this person. But that wasn't John. What a waste. You know, I should have realized when he said he wanted to be a lawyer. You're still headed for the lighthouse?
Yeah.
You'll need a boat to cross the lake. They often moor at the jetty behind the amusement park. Head through the alley out back, you'll see it. I used to go there with John. I doubt it's as exciting as I remember it. Are you sure you want to go, Harry?
That's all I got.
Something feels wrong.
She's there. I know it this time. I'll get my answers.
You might not like them,